So, first of all, I want to apologize to anybody, well, for that. If you heard it, actually can't tell in OBS if you could hear that, but I want to apologize first thing, anybody who is watching this for the quality of it. Most of the things that I'm sorry about actually is that I have my AC running in the background. It's in the next room, but I know from experience that it is kind of audible, especially on this microphone. So I want to apologize for that, for the quality. I know you will understand my words, but it's gonna be like forced quality, and I don't like that, but I don't care. Second thing I wanna a little bit apologize for is that this is not a script. Normally I write things down. I write it's a couple of pages usually when I make a video. I mean I've done these things before. I have on this channel other videos that are not scripted and they never do well, which is completely fine and understandable. And I know this video won't do well as well, which is absolutely great because I honestly don't know yet if like I want people to watch this, but I do want it on the channel, which is a theme with me. So I will name this video on the channel something weird, something really fucking dumb, like I was thinking probably just call it the talk, because that's one of those things that people hate to do from an experience. And this is a little bit the talk when it comes to YouTube channels and talking to the subscribers. I don't think anybody likes or enjoys talking about like a channel's success or any success of any kind. Like I know the fans appreciate it usually, but there's a difference, right? Like this is not a bragging video. I don't think anybody in the world ever bragged about having 1,000 subscribers on a YouTube channel. So this is not what this is, but I'm just saying uh, it makes sense in the context. I will get to that. So the talk is about the fact that it's not been even a year, which is the most impressive thing for me, or the most cool thing to me about this. Basically, uh, at the end of the last year, at the end of 2022, I had started this channel, uh, already having my first channel, my original channel, for fucking ever. I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years, something like that, very, very long time ago. And what I'm doing now on this channel in here is similar. It's not quite. I have evolved in my skills and I am a lot more focused on what I do on this channel now. But the point is, on the other channel, on the first channel, I did whatever I wanted, and I still do. The difference is that now that I basically have zero time for anything, I don't really upload there anymore, but it's not like an inactive account because of that. It's just that I don't upload, and I didn't used to upload on that channel that much either, so it doesn't really matter. The point is, there was a point in time when I made a video on that channel about YouTube blacklisting the account, right? But that means, I mean, you can go fucking watch that video, but I don't really care for you to go on that channel, and I don't think anybody does either. So just explain here briefly. When your YouTube channel gets blacklisted, it basically means that your subscribers don't matter. There's nobody going to actually see uh, your videos on the recommended page, or when you click subscriptions, sometimes sometimes the videos don't get shown there either. That's what the blacklisted means. And you can get blacklisted on YouTube by posting videos a lot of times, and that's basically what I did only. You can get blacklisted by posting videos with copyrighted content and get copyright strikes, which I also received like 2 or something like that, maybe even more. But it was over the course of many years, so they get deleted over time, right? So at some point I realized, because I kept making videos with a lot of effort. It was just that they were a lot of the times copyright striked, right? Or not copyright strike, but there's copyright content, and YouTube knows that. So eventually they put you on a list, so you don't ever get recommended ever, no matter what. You just don't get shown on the homepage of things that some other people may find interesting, which means that you don't ever engage with new audiences, with new people that don't know you, which means you can ever get more subscribers, or very very slight amount. The most I have ever like received in views were like these music videos, which basically that's not what it sounds like. It's literally like long versions of famous or liked songs. That I've done that a lot, and I've explained this before, but basically the reason I did that was because I always looked for a long version of a song I liked, and it was never on YouTube. And when it wasn't, then I made it, and then I put it on that channel for me to be easy to find, and for others if they liked it. And you do that for a couple of years, and eventually the channel generated like like a decent amount. Like I think I generated maybe like 900,000 views combined. But it was all like the people who don't care about like what I actually wanna do. It's just like, random like passive income basically. So on that channel there is like maybe 1,200 subscribers right now. I'm not sure. I don't check it at all, and I don't care about it at all. But the point is, there was a time, like I said, about a year ago, maybe a little bit less, when I decided I want to try being more serious about the content. And I had to choose, right? Because I love playing video games. I do it to this day. I don't think I've skipped a goddamn day since I was like 14 or something. I don't know. Like, I just love playing anything. Anything that I have, time or energy for, anything I'm in mood for. But I also love watching movies. I love to watch TV shows and all these other things. So, I don't just game. And the thing is, on that other channel, I did both, right? I posted these videos that were like, movie like trailers a little bit. Then there was gaming, it was all like all sorts of things. And obviously, there is never an actual stable audience for content like that, especially if you are not a regular, person who posts regularly. So that is why that channel ultimately was like doomed. But that account itself is still important to me because it's a main account that I have all my subscriptions that I like to watch from channels I like to watch. So obviously I wasn't gonna delete it because of it. But my idea at the time was, well, I want to commit to one thing, and as you know now, that thing was the gaming side of my hobby, what I like to do. And well, I decided to create a new account that was similar in the name, but I mean, if everybody or anybody ever wants to know why this channel is called the way it is, I'm happy to answer that, but I'm not gonna do it now because I think it's a tangent and I don't think people really care right now, so I'm not gonna do it. If anybody ever asks, I'm glad to explain it, but not now, not right now. So, that's a really, really long way of saying I have started that account, like I said, about a year ago, maybe a little bit less. Uh, Not with a goal of anything, but I wanted to know if I dedicate myself with one thing at a time. I wanted to do gaming and I wanted to be consistent. I didn't know at the time yet how, in what way I will get consistent, because there's a lot of channels that like post once a week, every week. There's channels that post once a month, right? There's channels that do it every other day, right? And I had an idea, and it wasn't that idea wasn't like motivated by getting out of subscribers or getting monetization or something like that. The like what I wanted from this whole thing to see, just to see if it's possible, just to see if the theory I had was correct. And I mean, 1,000 subscribers later, I'm pretty sure it is. And when you look at the graphs, like I have it on this channel, you can go on into these analytics, right? And you see how like there's been like a big spike in subscriptions, in subscribers joining this channel, and now it's like went all the way back down, which is great. It's fine. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying I know very likely there's been like one or two videos on this channel that made it all happen. It wasn't like a consistent, like every video gets you 2 subscribers. It's like that's pretty unfeasible, especially for smaller channels. But I still a little bit kinda did it because, like I said, I have made this account, I made this YouTube channel specifically to find out if what I do is good enough to attract people on a regular basis. And if the problem is either me or the fact that YouTube basically shunned my original channel for dumb things I've done on it, that's true. I did stupid things. I got copyrighted shit, all these things. That's true. I don't deny that. But I wanted to know, is there something I'm missing? Because I knew plenty already about YouTube, how algorithm works, all these things. But I don't know, maybe it's not enough. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I need YouTube friends for them to like boost my channel and like all these things. Do I need to network or can I just do it on my own and I'm just being held down or held back by something else? And turns out I guess I am or I was being held back because I have never seen a YouTube channel or like I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube channels that grew much faster than this, but I don't think it was the way I did it. So the way I achieved this, I guess, is posting one short every single day. And so far, I got to 7 months of literally posting at least one video every single day on this channel. I'm not saying every time it was great, quality, but I always try to do the best quality I can. If it's not the highest one, that's my fault. Uh, but yeah, the overall thing for me was do something that have a consistent goal, have a consistent thing, right? So this channel is about watching gameplay, basically. For some other instances, rarely I do make a full-fledged videos, right? And I talk over them a little bit like this, but not exactly. And for the most part, though, it's the shorts, and that is all that it was. That's like my thing was I want to make this channel sort of like just be for anybody who is bored today. There's gonna be something to watch, and I think if you discover this channel today and you have nothing to do and you just go to my shorts, I think there is like 350, maybe 400 shorts on this channel right now. So if you just watch that on average, that's like 1 minute times 400, right? So easy math for everybody but me. But it's like a lot of hours of content. So I'm just saying that my goal was create a platform that is not about the creator necessarily. It's not about me talking to you. I know most people don't care, and it's fine. But it's about the content. It's about people finding out through this channel about games that they have maybe considered playing, but didn't really get around to do it yet, and they don't want to bother themselves with watching long gameplays or something like that. So maybe you stumble upon this channel by accident by watching one of the gameplays, one of the shorts, and you'd be like, oh, I wanna see what happens next in that short. Maybe I can try, trying this game, next week or something. So that was the kind of the goal. What I was going for was just get people excited about a game. Because I never post a short of a game that I don't think it's not worth for you to drop your phone or stop looking at the short that I made, stop looking at the channel and go play that game. That was always the goal for me. That was the number one thing. And yeah, so going back from the tangent, I guess, I'm just glad that, the few people, which, by the way, like, I know, again, I know that this platform, YouTube, if you don't have 100,000 subscribers, you are not non-existent person. I know that. I know the expectations, or more like the bar at which you are somebody, or at least not maybe somebody, but at the bar where you on YouTube are a content creator is pretty high. So I don't think somebody like me with 1,000 subscribers would be considered a content creator. I don't. I like to think of me as like a video editor. I don't think I'm a YouTube creator just yet, I guess. But I'm not really like shooting for that. I'm not shooting anywhere higher than this, honestly. I'm not like, oh, we will see each other when I have 2,000. I don't care for the number to go any higher. This is not about that. This is about, hey, I took about 8 months and I made a channel that has equal amount of attention, or not attention, but equal amount, almost equal amount of subscribers, arguably much higher amount of attention than my previous channel that is on the platform for like 8 years or something, or 6 years. So I wanted to prove it to myself, by extension to anybody who, potentially wants to kind of thinking maybe about starting a YouTube channel. Uh, I don't think I'm exactly in a position to give any information or give any advices about how to achieve this amazing goal. But if you are a very small channel, like let's say you have 10 subscribers, right, and you want to be on 1,000 subscribers, uh, the secret, right, not so secret that I can give you is that be just like a plague. Be like a plague with consistency. I do it once a day. That's my thing. I have adjusted myself to that. I have, you could say, a work etiquette a little bit. Like I know when to make videos so that I can upload once a week for the next week. I always have in queue, in line videos I can upload next week. That's how I do it, right? So you don't have to do that, right? You can do anything else you want, but be always consistent with it. And that consistency, I think, landed me where I am now. And I will not stop. I mean, I will not stop until, I guess, either I die or I will literally stop having any interest in playing video games. Both of, I think it's more likely I will fucking die, honestly. So, not stopping. This is not, that type of thing. Oh, I proved it, then I will stop now. That's not what it is. This is, but yeah, it's interesting to me how YouTube just like has these I don't know if it's a blacklist necessarily, but there are set of rules, right? There is set of certain principles that the algorithm abides by. And once you are on some shit list, one way or the other, uh, being discovered or being recommended is pretty much probably not gonna happen. So it's interesting for me as an experience. I wanted to share that first and foremost, that yeah, if a channel doesn't do well, maybe start a new channel and be consistent with it, because that's the only experience I have right now, is that uh, the consistency and the focus, right? You can have much more focus than I have. You can only focus on one video game. I wouldn't do that if I were you. If you want to be on the platform for a very long time, I wouldn't focus on one thing. But if you play one video game for like 10 years now and you have never got tired of it, maybe it's time for you to start a YouTube channel about it. Because I think that amount of focus can be really good for you. But you will surround yourself with people who will not be interested in anything else, and I don't want that. That's the opposite of what I want. I want people who subscribe to my channel to, love a video game, love single video game if you want to, but be open-minded about anything else. Especially the things I upload, because I think it's my recommendation to you. Hey, look at this video game, look at this cutscene, I guess. Uh, you should try this game. It's really fucking good. So, yeah, that's all. 1,000 subs. God knows where this is coming or going, I guess. But it's been a really interesting experience from this angle. I have never had attention on me this way. New comments every day about a video or a game, I guess. Uh, so that's new for me. Giving like people platform to talk about something is something I've never done before. So yeah, I think I've enough rambling. So yeah, thanks again for anybody who took their time to click on that subscribe button, and you will see me upload tomorrow. That's pretty much guaranteed. So yeah, Have a good one. Bye.